What is going on, guys? The Blaze Samurai here, and I'm really tired because this is like my 15th time trying to make this video. I keep messing up and just don't like how I talk about this and all, and yeah. So, this is Building the End, Episode 1, Grade 1, and I'm going to be going over all the Grade 1s they can play in the end, and telling you why I play them, what's good about them, what's bad about them, and helping. This series is meant to help everybody that plays at the end, which is a lot of people. I'm sharing you my experience, what I think of, my opinions on like the grade 1s, and then next week we're doing grade 2s and grade 0, the triggers, and yeah. So before we start the grade 1s, we gotta know why grade 1s and Kagros in the end are special than any other clan, because of the starter, Conroe. Conroe's effect is kind of +1 and such for any grade 1. Now, what that means is any grade 1 you play, you have the potential to get it turn 1 or turn 2 with Conroe, which is amazing. It tutors everything, it searches for everything. But what I like to search for is ammo, since ammo is very needed in the end. But that's later video. But I'm gonna be going over Conroe later in a few days in part 2 of grade 1s, because he technically is a grade 1, even though he's a grade 0, because he is a 1-for-1 for any grade 1. So yeah, I'm gonna start the grade 1 simple with Bar, probably the most simplistic grade 1 ever in the end. Play 4, like, no doubt. In all of my experiences, all the months I've been preparing for the end, and all the time I've played the end, and all the time, like, he was only in Japanese, I have never, ever heard of anyone playing less than 4 bar in the end. Which is, now, playing 4 bar is kind of self-explanatory, because him with Burning Horn is 20k, hits those 10k rear guards, 10k vanguards for 15, which is amazing. And him behind the end is amazing as well, hitting 21. So, not much to say about Bar. Alright, next grade 1 is Barri, the perfect guard for Kagros. Now, this is controversial between playing 3 or just playing 4. Now, I personally love playing 4 Barris, and here's why. Whenever you play 4 Barris, you have enough room so that you can ride Barri. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's bad to ride your Vanguard because you lose a perfect guard. So, why do I like riding Barri? Well, for all the people that play 3 Barri, like only 3, they practically only ride Bar or something. And I personally don't like riding Bar, because, like I said before with Bar, hitting 20k, and I need as much 20k columns as possible, so that means I need as much bar as possible. And I only need 2, but me personally, I'm not the luckiest person, so I need as much in my deck as possible to draw it faster. And also, if I'm playing 4 Barris and I ride 1, that means I'm technically only playing 3 Barris, which is the same exact thing as just playing 3 Barris, if you know what I mean. Because there's not, I don't think, any other grade 1 in this deck that I would like to ride, except for maybe Bar. But that's, yeah. Now, also, another thing to remember with Barri is the price. He's going for about 25 to 30. So that might also be another reason why you're only playing 3 if you only can afford 3. It's totally understandable. But I got them early before they spiked up in price. So I have 4. So I love playing 4 because riding 1 is amazing. If you know anybody in my locals, I ride Barri 9 times out of 10 during any duel. Even when I have a bar in my hand. For example, before Mulligan, if I have these 2 in my hand and my only grade 1s are these 2, I would always put back my bar to get other cards, and I would ride Barri, as opposed to normal people ride put this Barri back and just ride Bar. But like I said, it's taken away from your rear guard power, and having a full field is very important in the end. But that's just my opinion. Barri, play 4, ride 1, it's amazing. Next grade 1 is another tricky card to play is Flame Promise Airmo, 10k booster for Overlord. A lot of people say it's good, a lot of people say it's bad. I'm one of those people that say it's bad. Now, I did play it in the start just to test it out, and it was okay, honestly. But the thing with this is there's two things. One, the Soul Blast is you really only have 2 cards to Soul Blast because you don't want to get rid of your regular Overlord. That's just bad. So you only have 2 turns for a 10k booster unless you use Kimnara or something, but that is highly unlikely. So that it's very limited in its 10k power, and after that, just 4k booster is really nothing. And also because like I said before, putting this behind a Vanguard leaves no space for regular Airmo, and that's going. Airmo is a very, very, very good grade 1, and I could go on days talking about regular Airmo, so I'm doing that in another video. So, really, not much to say about 10k. I mean, I really don't like playing it. Also, another thing is, you don't want to play more than 1. You just want to play, like, just 1. Playing 2 is bad. I learned that the hard way. So if you only play 1, then you more or less have to search it with Conroe, which is bad because you have to search Airmo with Conroe. So, yeah. I would not recommend playing Flame Promise Airmo. Next grade 1 is Kimnara. Kimnara has been out since set 2. Amazing in any Kogro deck. When I was playing Goku Kogros, I would play 4. He's amazing. But the difference with this than any other Kogro deck with the end is the limited counterblast space you have. 1 for Conroe, 2 for the end, and the other 2 made for either this, Guard Griffin, or Berserk Dragon, or it depends how many Bellicosities you play. I personally play 2 Kimnara. I might test 3. I would not recommend playing 4. Here's why. The counterblast is mainly the reason why, and also you don't have space for other good ones. But whenever you do activate this effect, let's say, I know me personally, when I play maybe 1 in every 5 games, I use Kimnara's effect once. That's simply because I only play 2, and yeah. You would always hit their 8k booster, 8k vanilla, or their thing behind a Vanguard if they don't have an 8k, or their 10k booster. That's because 8ks are very scary against the end, because 8k can easily boost a 10k, and that hits 18k, which is a very deadly number against the end. Because with crossfights, that's 10k, but if you snipe them out, if you retire them with Kimnara, you only have to guard 5k against their rear guard attacks with the end. That's amazing, and that saves up a lot of shield in the long run. Like maybe 20 shield over the whole game, which is a lot. And even if you don't use it, he's still 6k booster, which is pretty decent. This boosting Harlem or striking, it's pretty good. And even if you don't use this effect, just play him and let him sit on the field to mess up your opponent's mind, give them little mind games, because they might think if you have open counterblast, they might not want to play their 8k booster simply because they know that you might retire it. So if your opponent is smart, they'll wait until you activate Kimnara. So you just don't activate Kimnara until they have an 8k, which is and if they don't play their 8ks, then you're good to go with your 5k shields. Last grade 1, because this video is going on 10 minutes, is Guard Griffin, the newest one in Extra Booster 1. It's Counterblast 1 and it's 10k shield. I like to think of him as the counterpart with Kimnara, because they both have the same cost, Counterblast 1. And the difference is he retires AK boosters, which is save you guard, and he's 10k shield, which saves you guard. So they're in retrospect the same thing. Now I play both. As you see, they're both sleeved. Right now I'm playing 2 of each. I might try out maybe just 1 Guard Griffin and like 3 Kimnaras. Because another thing I like about Guard Griffin, he's one of those like awkward cards you can just play one of. Like if you play just one Guard Griffin, that's totally okay, because the counterblast space is very tight, as you can see. I wouldn't recommend playing like 3 or 4, just maybe 1 or 2 at the max. But the difference, I like Kimnara over Guard Griffin because Kimnara, you can play him as a booster, but if you play Guard Griffin as a booster, he does nothing. He's just a 6k vanilla, as opposed to Kimnara, which is 6k, can retire. So, what I found out is after playing, like maybe I played 3 Guard Griffins for like a week or 2, and I would find myself not having full field, which is not good in the end. So, I definitely like Kimnara is better than Guard Griffin, but he is just one of those cards that you can just play one of. Like, I might just test just playing one, and that's totally okay. Because in the end, you have to play a lot of draw triggers, which takes out 10k shields, which is not good. But if you play Guard Griffin, that kind of makes up for 10k shield. And nevertheless, just he's decent, I would say. I just don't like the fact that you can't play him on the field, actually. And yeah, so those are the grade 1s. Oh wait, no, I forgot about Heat Nail Salamander. I don't have one on me, that's why I forgot. Trade away locals. Let's pretend this Heat Nail. Let's go over this for like a minute. I test him out. He's great. If you like playing that playstyle, I don't like that playstyle. Play him on rearguard. He's great. Vanguard, he's okay, but mainly on rearguard, 6k. It's mainly for the pressure. You don't activate his effect like that often, maybe 1 in 5 games. That's how I like it. That's how I worked it. But the pressure of if you keep attacking their Vanguard with Heat Nail and something like a 10k or something, and your Vanguard to their Vanguard, it keeps the pressure, and it keeps all the pressure on the Vanguard. That's one thing I didn't like about him. I like my playstyle is attack the rear guards. That's just my playstyle personally. You can do whatever you want, but he does keep pressure. But I really don't care. I have better 6Ks to run like Kimnara. That's why I don't play him. And also he goes back to your deck, which messes up your triggers. Like even just one card will affect how you drive check your triggers, and that's basically why I don't play Heat Nail. I don't like attacking just on the Vanguard. And that's basically it. This is part 1 of grade 1s. Hope you enjoyed it on these 6 grade 1s. Next, in a few days, actually, I'm going over part 2. I'm doing a whole video just on these 2 because these 2 are very important to the end. Sorry, this is like 13 minutes. But yeah, hope you guys learned something. Definitely like, subscribe, favorite, and stuff. Definitely check out my official Facebook page. Like that. It doesn't take that much effort. And maybe leave a comment, tell me what you guys think about grade 1s and stuff. And yeah, took a lot of work to make this video, like an hour, because I kept redoing this video. And yeah, so the Blaze Samurai, like, comment, subscribe, peace out, YouTube.